Hello and welcome back to Garion Tabletop. I am Garion Raven. This is Night of the Full Moon. This time we are trying Nobody. This is a collaboration of some description, possibly. It's a new playable character, Little Pig Monster, if things could be different. As the most beautiful monster under the king, eating and sleeping seems to be the whole life of Little Pig Monster. Occasionally the idea of not leaving Prodigal Hill to break out, but quickly thrown out for the trivial task that ensued. Okay, that was poorly translated. All this was shattered with the rumour that the monks, monster and disciples would be passing through Prodigal Hill in 5 days. Collab is spelled wrong. Well, limited time. So I think this is like only available for a limited time. I got it, obviously. But I have yet to try it at all. I had only just lain down when Raven called me to a meeting. This feels like a very unfitting voice, but whatever. I heard that the king had something to announce. Why do we have meetings every day? 4 days later, the monk and his disciples are going to pass through Prodigal Hill. The king asks all members of the monster cave to get ready for the ambush and catch the monk to make stew when the time comes. Oh, okay. The king promised at the meeting that monsters with outstanding contributions would be given a spoonful of the monk's broth. Goody! This conference has been going on for a long time. The conference is over, there is still a small meeting. At the small meeting, Bear Coach gave everyone the task of making arrows. Raven and I have to make 200 arrows by tomorrow. Start working. This is not what I expected. You have 10 hours to make 200 arrows. I have no idea what this is a reference to or a collaboration with. There are only 12 hours in total. You can make 10 arrows per hour. How could it be enough time? Ah, headache. There's definitely no way to do that. I gotta think of something else. Start searching. Explore. Reeds long and straight can be used to make arrows.
Don't move.
He stares at you evilly. Oh, there's a weird art style. Yes, let us fight. Wait, what's in my deck? Monster Pike, a random card. Hand card at the end of turn, +2 damage. Oh, I see. Flee, discard the leftmost hand card. Iron Mane. Randomly gain action card, discards 1 card. Water Gourd from Mum. Okay, sure. When you gain armor, this card in your hand, it deals extra damage.
You despicable monsters!
Wow.
Everyone gets a full meal tonight.
I'm going to make broth out of you. That's a thing I say to people, apparently. Draw 2 cards, and not quite enough to kill him. What was this thing? 1 random card gains +2 damage at the end of the turn. What? Dead!
I would want to starve if they had a choice.
Oh, you won't get to starve. Aren't you the lucky one? Oh, I got 6 arrows from that. And I don't think it used up time. I think moving on uses the time. I made a few arrows according to the method explained by Bear Coach. Trying the power of this bamboo arrow, but I found it stunning. Something went a bit wrong in that sentence. What should I do? Stunningly good or stunningly bad? Continue with current method or follow the Bear Coach? Current method? I've been worrying about this arrow's inaccuracy and I've been slowed down in making arrows. Cheer up. A lost chest.
Can you bear to see me be eaten?
I mean, I'm perfectly happy eating anything or anyone, so yes. The best chests are those that are unopened. Discard all your cards in your hand to draw 3. No. I assume that is like a draw build, but I don't know.
Can you bear to see me be eaten?
Just increase the base damage, increase armor. Go for that one. I like to have fewer better ones than lots of okay ones.
Spare me some firewood? So you choose to do it the hard way instead.
Apparently so. Randomly gain 1 action card. Make all your arrow cards deal +3 damage. Wow. I don't have any arrow cards. I've got attack cards. Don't think they're the same thing. So if I save this, yeah, it does get stronger. Interesting. Right, that's the arrow card. Okay. When you gain armor, this card in your hand deals extra damage. Discard the leftmost. Yes. And victory.
Our coach is so fierce.
I feel I just killed, like, a peer? Javelin arrow deals 7 damage, deals 7 2 more times when discarded by other effects. That's not bad, because, yeah, there is a bit of a discard build. And then that costs gold, which I don't really have, so I'm going to explore.
I'm going to do God's work for him today.
Okay. This turn, whenever you use an arrow card, draw 1 card. No.
You seem quite different from... Have a taste?
He has a floating wooden sword. Piggy ball roll. Deal 4 damage +1. Discard damage +1 and return to hand. So I can just use that twice. I can, but I think I want to give the armor. So that's a good one to use. So it seems you can lean heavily into piggy ball roll. When you gain armor, okay. So if I keep that in my hand, that gets stronger. Good to know. Deal 50 damage after 5 turns. Nope.
It's a nice day to...
Well, he was an annoying priest. Just about staying level, but not quite. Got some reeds. Smart bosses always shows up just when you want something. Smart bosses always shows up. Okay. Ah, sharpen. I think I'm inclined to lean into the arrows strat.
I have a strong backing.
I don't know. I don't think I'll bother
I
trading.
even have to personally handle. Come here and scratch my ears.
Chinese mountain cat. Yeah, this, like, whereas Night of the Full Moon, because this is a Chinese game, I think. I'm fairly sure it's like the whole game is translated from Chinese. And that's why it has some issues, because it's not translated very well. I'm fascinated by this.
Be good and hand over your arrow. Good fortune awaits.
No, I don't think I want either of those. I'll just go for the gold. Looking at Raven, that was carefully making arrows on the side, an idea suddenly appeared in my mind. Pull a feather. I tried pulling a feather at the end of the arrow, and it worked surprisingly well. The arrow was much more accurate. Problem is, 1,000 arrows needs 1,000 feathers. What to do? Well, I don't need 1,000 arrows. I need, like, what, 62? Discuss with Raven? It took a lot of time to convince him, but it was worth it, and my arrows are now much more accurate. Precision arrow card. So it seems there are lots of arrow cards for the pig monster. So I am going to get sharpen. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I changed my mind. Reeds and chest. +1 action for every 2 action cards used. Yeah? Said equip card, so sure.
Taking away your arrow and I'll finish my task.
Is the bear coach just making all of the people... Is this the entire thing? It can't be, right?
Please, let me go. They said you're an easier target.
Wow. Yeah, the bear coach is just making us all fight. Discard 1 card in hand for 5 damage. Sure. I need to remember to try and... It's very much against my playstyle to leave things in my hand, you know? But I feel it's important. Each attack card your opponent uses take 1 damage. I take it I take 1 damage, or he takes 1 damage? I don't know. It's so hard to understand. Alright, I'll take that for the extra cards. Gain some armor, draw more cards. Gain some armor. 9 isn't enough, so I'll hold on to that. Randomly gain an action card. Double the damage of one random hand card. Boom! Worth it. So I took 1 damage there every time I played an action card. Oh, I've almost... Oh, wound healing. Oh, that cost an hour as well. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Another squirrel and another trader. Okay, this seems there's probably an armor build. Like, a lot of these have unique, like, card art. I mean, some are shared ones, but damn. A lot of work has gone into this collaboration. I'm sort of surprised. I just expected it to be, hey, you can... It's basically like... I expected it to be like, the werewolf. You know, like another class that for the basic adventure. Which was just... I mean, I suppose that had a unique set of cards, but still. Card hand damage. Hand card damage, whatever. So I'll hold on to that one. Because if I can get a discard card, then Javelin Arrow will be incredible. Which I don't have. And he's got to dodge all damage. Oh, I've got such a tiny hand size anyway. Discard the leftmost card. Damn it, he had dodge. Should have paid a bit more attention. Oh well, I still won.
Your coach is so fierce.
But yeah, this is a whole second game mode. I'm going to go for the equipment, as I have 2 equipment. I have made the reeds just... What's the trader got? Oh yeah. So yeah, that's automatically equipped. You're taking so long to make an arrow. Bear Coach cursed and checked the arrows everyone had made. I felt somewhat nervous. Looking at the bear Raven, Bear asked him where the fur had gone. He doesn't have fur, he has feathers, we've established that. Raven pointed to me next to him and Bear Coach frowned, trying to explain. Bear Coach, what about the arrow with a feather attached? The flight is very stable and the hit rate will be greatly improved. I'm racking my brain trying to explain the advantages of modified feather arrows more clearly. Bear Coach emotif. You're teaching me to do my job. Oops.
Go to work.
Alright, so like there are going to be 3 of these things and each one is a sort of a stage. That makes sense. Let's go with sharpen because they're all arrows. And I guess hit him with 2 of those. What's this one do? Oh yeah, +1 action.
Are you tired of living?
Discard 1 card. Yes, that's not bad. Discard that one. Very good. Hit that one.
You're a useless piece of shit.
Oh my god. This is like a very child-friendly story. It's like, I mean, apart from the eating people, but you know, it's like, oh no, how am I ever going to do this? And then he's like, oh yeah, he just comes in like, oh, yeah, this is weird. Sharpen. Sharpen is good because it doesn't exile. I can just keep doing it. Let's do that. Water Gourd. Yeah. And I think this damage is like permanent. Like the increase persists when you play it.
You're teaching me how to do things.
Go redo it for me. Do it my way. Exactly the same or I'll rip your head off. Bear Coach is furious and the carefully crafted feathered arrows are broken off by Bear Coach together. So what was the point of the boss fight? I won? Oh. Doesn't feel like a victory. Arrow +20. A really tough day. The pot used to cook Tang Seng must be free from I assume that's the monk. Is this a story? Obviously, it's a collaboration, but you know what I mean. Is this like a story that I might have heard of? Is this collaborating with something I might have heard of? Must be free from impurities to ensure the original taste. Bear Coach assigned me and Raven to scrub this aged pot, which can't be brushed clean with hundreds of years of grease inside. Impurity and brush, you know, we've learned not to go against what he says. Bear Coach thought the rubbing was too slow and thought that it was the cloth that wasn't working. He turned his head to me. Ominous visions. Oh, what the hell is this? Friction. Press to friction in the pot. Friction. Press to friction in the pot. Friction. Press to friction in the pot. Now the pot is clean and I'm bald. Ah, this. New task. Get firewood 1 kilogram before night. Go grab it. Oh wow, you still plucked. Interesting. We decided to steal the firewood of the woodcutter. No, we didn't. I said don't steal it. The wild pigs and Raven were truly horrendous in night colours, and Woodcutter were struggling to breathe from the war against us. Just forget it. I'm not going to steal from him. Monsters are born by demons and people are born by people. It's not easy for everyone. I decided to dive into the wood chopping technique. Wood chop speed plus 10. I love it. This is a really weird mode.
I am the defender of this forest.
Oh, I'm probably just going to piss you off then, Tree Ant. Herbal tea shop? Oh, exile, okay. Oh, thick skin. It's changed. It's now, because it used to be plus 3 armor, but that was presumably my fur or bristles. I'm going to get rid of attack because that isn't buffed by the arrow stuff.
Men are different from monsters.
I mean, yes. That is accurate.
Was it you who bullied my disciple?
Probably. Oh yeah, it was the weird stupid priest. Yes, I remember him. It's not nice to call him a stupid priest. Look, that was his name. My hands are tied, you know. Draw 2 cards. Discard the leftmost card. Sure. Randomly gain 1 attack card. Gain 2 armor repeat for each piece of equipment. Great speaking, Garen. So what's this? Right, +1 action for every 2 attack cards used. Sorry, I misread that. Yeah, I'll hold on to that one to get the buff. Wow, I get a surprising amount of armor. Discard 1 card.
Foolishness beyond measure.
Indeed. Oh, 150 firewood. I'm doing pretty well. Tree Ant, he's the maximum damage. No, I think normally he can't take more than 9 damage at a time, but it seems they've changed his ability for this. Okay. Gourd. Sharpen. Attack and crude to get some armor. Ooh. What was that? Absorb 1 health from your opponent at the start of each turn. Oh no, that's not good. That's quite bad, in fact. Mud bath, sure. Throw stone, javelin, and crude arrow because I'm just very close now. Oh, parasitic again. He's up to 3 now. But I have 1. But I have 1. Oh, damn. But I have 1. Got there in the end. Oh, it's got him at the top. Clear. I will get rid of another basic attack card. And go exploring, I guess. Because I'm well ahead on the firewood. Piggy ball roll. Ooh. I think that might actually be worth taking because that would mesh well with the gaining 2 each turn. And my other piece of equipment gives me extra actions. So yeah, I'll take that.
Lord Monster, please, let me go. I'll give you anything that you want.
Oh, look, it's the guy I decided not to rob. I guess I'm just going to kill him. Because I happened across his path and it's like, welp, sorry, mate. I didn't want to kill you. I tried to avoid it, but here we are. Get rid of that. Tips. Discard a card. Armor. Alright, well if I get rid of that, it's going to buff. It's going to buff one of these. Okay. So I need to discard Ancestral to reduce its cost. Like so. Oh, return it. And -1 cost. Okay. Crude arrow. Oh, but I can now afford that. Boom. And victory.
All right. You can have all the firewood.
You gave me a lot of firewood. I'm almost halfway there already. Boomerang. If this card is discarded, +4 damage. Return this card to your hand. Interesting. No, I'm probably fine without them. Restore 10 life. 5 times damage to trees. Weird, but okay. No. The sound he seeks to save is really a little. What? The town? The sound? What?
What do you want?
Evidently, I just want to kill and eat anything I meet. Because I'm psychopathic. Sure. Yeah, I'm the good guy here. Let's gain armor. Randomly gain. Quick-witted. Gain 1 random action card. Gain 2 when this card is discarded. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've got tons of useless cards now. Hit with that. Hit with that. Give that a slight... Oh no, that's... Damn, wrong arrow. Oh yeah, discard the leftmost card. Nice. Crude arrow. And... roll. So there are some really good combos you can do with this character. Oh. Soon to be delivered, the Opium Burst Paralyzed on the firewood piles wants to share a secret. What is the Opium Burst Paralyzed? Sorry, do you mean the Raven? Because he's on top of it? This is weird. It turned out that the Raven passed the trap set by the king and heard in private that the king had set the trap because he could not defeat Sun Gokong, the great disciple of the monk. He passed the trap and heard that he set the trap because he couldn't do it. Are grandchildren so powerful? There are some shocks. Okay. This is the most bizarre game mode. I mean, this is a weird game at times anyway, mostly because of the translation work, but... Delaying tactic. Discard all attack cards from the deck and draw a card. That's terrible. Gain 2 armor when you use an arrow card. That's pretty tempting. Hand card damage +2 at the start of your turn. Deal 2 damage for each card discarded. These are all really good. Quiver is probably the best because I'm leaning into arrows.
Instead, ask what you're able to offer the king.
If I swap that for that.
Instead, ask what you're able to offer the king.
I reckon the king is either going to be the boss of the 3rd stage, or possibly the secret boss at the end if you beat all their difficulties, one or the other.
Let's have a proper and formal duel.
Okie dokie. Gain a card, flying kick, double the damage 1 random hand card, but it's a 2 cost. Yes? Damn it, I had one that was 2 damage. Oh, that's awkward. Oh well, I get a free one anyway. I don't get a free one because I unequipped that one. Damn. I can't buff that either. Ugh. Sure, equip that. Discard the leftmost card. Hang on, draw 2 more. Make them all do 2 extra damage. Discard the leftmost. Hit twice. He's got vulnerable. Okay, why does he have vulnerable? Ah, +1 damage for both sides. Aggressive. I guess I will throw a stone. Admittedly, I'm on normal mode, so that's why this stuff doesn't seem particularly dangerous. I can see how this could get out of hand because it doesn't have as much healing as stuff. Lose all armor. No, I think I'm just going to roll at him a lot.
My condition wasn't the best today. We'll fight again next time.
I don't know that I healed at all on level up, and this is on normal mode. Wow. Draw 2 cards plus 3 damage. That's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, we're easily going to make the target. Just pick up a load of twigs.
Don't ask what the king gave you. Instead, ask what you... Let's have a proper and formal duel.
Yes. Crazy clucking chicken. Arrows. Draw more. Hit again. Discard and save that to buff it. Draw 2 plus 3 damage. Oh, there's plus 3 damage on the things you draw, probably, question mark? I don't know. Discard all the cards in hand and draw 5. No, I think I'll go with that. And armor and arrow. Ooh, damn. Omni Slice is very powerful when you can give vulnerability. Roll and javelin.
My condition wasn't the best today. We'll fight.
Tusk Dash. Deal 4 damage your hand cards. Damage plus 2 when action card used. Whoa! As in this card plus 2 damage? That's tempting. That is quite tempting. I probably shouldn't be doing this. It's gonna spend a little while to wound heal. Bear Coach came for a moment to check. Raven and I were planning to take a little break and a heavy footprint was passed on the sidelines, whatever that means. Who is he? It's the head of Captain Ox that picked you up during the day. He looked around while breathing heavily, looking not in a good mood. Let's hide. Touch Pal. What? What the hell does Touch Pal mean? Will I be seen in the eyes of Captain Ox? And will I still be seen in the eyes of Captain Ox? And he rolled up the sleeves with the word, "You're lucky to be used for scrubbing. You don't know how to appreciate it and still dares to struggle. I need to teach you a lesson." Can I run now? Not there. This is so hard to follow. He's gains armor at the start of each turn. Okay. Sharpen. Draw 2. And attack. Flee. So I'm assuming this will buff when I use Piggy Roll. It does. Crude Arrow. Yeah, gaining 10, that's powerful. Draw 2. Draw 2. Tips. Probably this one. To get rid of Javelin. To get rid of all of his armor, so he's now into... just okay, so that's not one that gets less. So it's not like if you over damage him, he starts taking damage from that. That doesn't seem to be the case. Ooh, arrow, armor, arrow, and tusk. Sharpen, arrow. Draw 2. Yeah, that stays as well. So that, if you have a basically this and only action cards, that is very powerful. Yeah, I want to get rid of that one. So if I use Piggy Roll and then Flee, and then Tips, and then Quick-Witted, another Sharpen, that's good. Arrow, Arrow, Sharpen, and Tusk Dash. Pretty powerful. I mean, it's taken a while to build up that power, but still not too bad. Water Gourd, Tips, Boar Rush. Use up remaining action, deal 1 damage for each point consumed, and gains equal amount of armor. That's not much. Throw Stone to hit with Javelin. Piggy Roll, Boar Rush. That did 0, of course, because I had 0 left. Arrow and arrow. And then roll. So I'll beat him next turn. Sharpen. Flee. Arrow. And javelin. Not too hard, really. Oh, I'm guessing that's the king. Big slug. Bear Coach are headed far from the word. Far from the word? And Captain Ox are shirked in the throes and only left me and Raven face in their place of origin. There is no longer a Bear Coach to check the firewood with the Lord Wolf. What? Is that the king? Get on the way? Bear Coach rambled on about the firewood. Lord Wolf's eyes suddenly sharpened as he looked at me. Oops, the brain is blank. Lord Wolf just sniffed at my side and not say anything, turned his attention to Raven. Opium is very dire. What is going on? Raven was dragged down, and Lord Wolf seemed to smell a trap on him. The burning firewood gathered by Lord Wolf with a single fire, saying that the king had changed his mind and the monk would have to use good walnut wood if he wanted to bake it and eat it. Well, I am a voluntary overtime. Oh my god.